you can get a complex of those. Those three is, I just listed as those three, get a complex of those. Depending on what's happening. So like for me, I noticed that, this is really weird, but I noticed that, or someone else noticed, that my hairline was starting to go a little bit, so I took more biotin. And that just helps with hair growth and nails and stuff like that. So I was taking an extra one of those, and then I realized I don't think I actually am losing my hair, but we'll find out.
That was my problem.
That's your problem too, not enough biotin, yeah. All right, guys, so let's move on. Sleep. 8 hours of sleep a night, okay? Simple, I know. And everyone wants to laugh at this, okay? No matter what is happening in your life, no matter how hard you need to work, if you're not sleeping enough, you're just doing yourself a disfavor. I don't care how much money you're making, eventually that's all going to catch up to you, okay? So, do I get to sleep 8 hours a night? Heck no. Does anyone ever see me here at 8 o'clock and then again at 5 o'clock in the morning? It never happens, okay? I might get like 5 or 6 hours, but then what I have to do is nap throughout the day. So, your options for this to get points are 8 hours of sleep within a 24-hour period. Okay? Does that make sense to everyone? I know it's going to be hard, but guys, you got to fight for some of this stuff.
Because I get like 10 to 12 a night.
There you go. There you go. I wonder why Heather was smiling. Yeah.
How much is Steve's?
In fact, I'm about ready for bed.
So guys, one thing that we can do to help with this though, and we're going to be shooting out tips and stuff for you, naps are huge, and you can get different apps that are going to help you with your naps too, apps for your naps, okay? Where you can have it set up to where it actually reads body movement, and it's going to wake you up at optimal times during a certain period that you directed it to. So we'll send out more information on that too, but we're going to try to get 8 hours is way, way better than 6 and 2 hours of naps, okay? I love how everyone laughs, and it's like, come on guys, you gotta sleep.
I need a note for my boss.
What's that? You need a note for your boss? You need to sleep. All right, guys, mobility. So we put in there that we're going to be working some mobility and stuff too. This is mainly because I want you guys to start getting into a habit. As far as the gym goes, we've definitely been pushing more towards this. It was kind of one of our 2016 goals, pushing more towards mobility, cool down, that kind of stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to send out a mobility challenge each week. And that mobility challenge could be as simple as, I think I posted it in there, for every hour that you are standing, you squat for a minute. For every hour that you are sitting, you do a couch stretch for a minute each side, okay? Something like that. So it's not too difficult, but it is going to help you be more aware of what you're doing throughout the day, okay? How long are you actually sitting? So these things are going to start coming to the forefront, which is important too.
So the mobility we do in here counts.
Mobility, if you do mobility in here, absolutely it's going to count. I think we're going to kind of put a challenge to it though, is my idea. So, stress reduction. This is another big one as far as stressors and stuff goes, guys. I mean, this stuff I would say is just as bad as eating poorly, okay, the stress. And this is, we live in a fight or flight society. Constantly we are on fight or flight mode all the time. We got the monkey brain going, all that kind of stuff, right? And we never take an opportunity to slow everything down and get out of that state. So what's happening is you constantly have cortisol spiking, hormones are going crazy, okay? And your body's not able to function correctly, all right? So you're constantly in a state of fight or flight. Now, people might want to argue, well, that's our history, right? We were running away from animals that wanted to kill us. We're running for things. We're constantly starving. That's not the case, okay? If we look back at like Native Americans, stuff like that, they would hunt, but it would be for a couple hours a day, if that, or they'd go on a big hunting trip. Most of the time, though, it was spent socializing, taking naps, okay, eating good foods, arts, creative things, all right? Things that we in our society no longer value the way that we should, okay? So the idea here is just to step back, just to step back. I think on there, what did I have on there? 10 minutes of stress reduction exercises. Even if you guys only got a minute, I would be happy, honestly. A minute of sitting down and breathing in for 4 seconds and breathing out for 6 seconds. A minute. It's like 6 breaths, 5 breaths, something like that. Just doing that will help reset everything, okay? But if we can get to 10 minutes, that'll be awesome. I have another app that I use. It's called Headspace. This thing is awesome. It's 10 minutes. Blocked out 10 minutes. You sit down. It takes you through meditation. And what it does is it actually builds on top each time. So it's not one meditation, but it is constantly building on top, teaching you new stuff. Okay? Definitely my favorite when it comes to different meditation techniques. But does that mean that's the only thing you can do? No, go take your dog for a walk, but leave your phone at home. Okay? Don't give me that stuff like, well, what about if I get hurt? Okay? You can't have cell phones forever. Alright? Leave your cell phone at home. I love that. Well, I need to have it. My kid might call me. Okay? Get that a lot too. Leave your cell phone at home. Take your dog for a walk for 5 or 10 minutes, and just be aware of what's around you. Okay? It's really that simple. That stuff. Alright? Stress reduction. We'll hit on that quite a bit too. I think that's a big one we can all learn a lot from. Working out. You guys get in here. You know, every time you get in here, you've worked out, but that's not the only time that you work out. If you went to yoga that day, you worked out and you did stress reduction. Okay, so you get you can double up on points there for going to yoga. Also, you did some mobility, maybe not the mobility challenge, but you did some mobility for yourself. So there's different ways. Tai Chi too. I've never done it, but it looks cool. Okay, I'd like to try sometime. And then you guys might have your own stuff. I love to mow. I don't know about any of you other guys here, but man, if there's like, I can sit on a mower for an hour, that's like the best thing ever. Either that or like I like coming in here and just sweeping just because it's rhythmic, right? Just kind of doing some work like that is meditative for me. So, so if you have some other techniques that you like to use, let us know, okay? Let's share that info. So you got your workout in here. If let's say it's like your day off for a workout, just go take a walk, okay? I'll count that, even if it's called an active rest day, all right, or recovery day. But you just go for a walk or something, okay? Hit that for me. Drinking, there's no drinking. Pretty simple there. For every, or if you do drink, you might as well get obliterated because you lose 3 points. Okay?
Yeah.
You lose 3 points whether it's 1 or it's 20, okay?
So it's 3 regardless. All right.
Regardless of quantity.
Yeah, if guys, and listen, what's really cool about this now is I get to go back and look at all the analytics. If I notice that John's been getting drunk every day, and that's what he's doing his yoga too, I'm going to have a word with him, okay? So make sure, guys, take this stuff seriously. Getting this stuff out of the system, you're going to feel so much better. So much better. It's
You're not
crazy.
joking?
Huh?
You're not joking here?
Not even a little bit.
Where's the refund counter?
So you got your point system. We have a possible points of 10 possible points, and there's a possibility you could get a -8. So how does that work? If I ate like shit all day and I drank, okay, which sounds like a normal Saturday, right? I went -8, and I did none of the other stuff because I was out on a boat, right? I'm on a boat. Did none of the other stuff, then I got a -8. Okay, that's the worst that we can do. Okay, we can also do +10, which is what I'm hoping that we're doing today.
Plus 8.
+8? We missed something there.
But-
You can go.
Drinking
We
counts
missed
as
something
stress
there.
reduction.
What's that? Drinking what?
Drinking is stress reduction.
No, absolutely not. Actually, guys, it does the opposite. If whoever wants to argue with me about like drinking that helps you go to sleep at night, I like to just have a glass of wine, helps me calm down and go to sleep. Maybe, but that's mostly up here. What's actually happening to the body is the opposite. Okay? Drinking does not help you sleep. Period. Okay? You guys are all like, bullshit. Bullshit. Yeah.
I don't like sleep.
All right, guys. So no drinking for the obvious reasons. The point system went through. These are the major things on points. As far as communication goes, if you're not already signed up to be on the email from our webpage, please do. Anytime that we post something up, it'll be emailed out to you. Make sure that you're on the Facebook page as well. On the webpage, when you get in there and you're scrolling down to do the weeklies and all that, there is a section too that you can click on, and you can just post a question to me. Okay? So the way that we're doing it from the back end, just so everyone can know how this is going to work. All of your guys' stuff will continue to be inputted. So every time the point system goes, it's inputted. At the end of the week, I run analytics. Suzanne runs analytics for me. I take a look at them and I say, okay, well, look at this. Like, everyone's having trouble with their drinking. So let's call in an AA guy and talk to everyone. No, but like, let's say I see that we're scoring low on sleep collectively, okay? Then what I can do is push more out towards that stuff for the next week, okay? So that's how I can see how everyone's doing. So it's important to get in there and be filling this stuff out, okay? Not just because it helps you recognize what you did throughout the day, but also so that I can see as the coach, just kind of like when we're writing stuff up on the board from our workouts, we can come in as coaches, look down and say, okay, this is kind of where we're lacking, this is where we need to have our focus for the next month, all right? So we have that going on, and then you guys can post questions on the Facebook page to just generalized questions. Hey guys, how are you doing with this? Or maybe you have a recipe that you want to share on there, or some type of cool thing that's going on. All of a sudden, you know, your body's working really, really well in some way. You know, refer back to the how's your poop? Is that what's it called? Yeah. So.
Know your poop.
You know your poop. So maybe all of a sudden, like a week later, you guys are like, yeah, I got Mr. Perfect or whatever. Yeah. Okay. And you want to share that with everyone. Just don't post a picture. Yeah. Don't post a picture. But we want to share that kind of stuff, guys. Small victories are important. Everyone thinks that going through this kind of stuff, that you look at the big picture, but we never take into account the small stuff. You guys are here. You guys signed up. That's already a victory in itself. So if we keep every small little thing, celebrate it. Okay? There's nothing too small to celebrate. And we should all be supportive in that sense, right? Everyone's on a little different journey, and we want to hear how it's going. So we have that outlet, and then of course you can get on the webpage and post. We have a forum on there as well, so if you're not on Facebook. Sorry?
And it can be confidential.
And it can be confidential.
You can post anonymous, I guess that's what I mean.
Yep. So you could post to the forum, wow, Jeremy really looked like shit last night, okay? And post it as anonymous, and I won't know who you are, okay? All right, yeah.